My mom said if I want sympathy, I should go look in the dictionary between sex and syphilis. It'll always be there. I can take as much as I want. And it just makes me cry. But anyways, I built my penitentiary right. I married their dad, so they weren't bastards, and they all have the same dad, which I thought would be cool, you know? I mean, I didn't know it was going to become a thing. Down the road it's become a thing. And my sisters couldn't do it, so there's always that. You know. The sibling rivalry, I don't know about you guys, but it pops its ugly head up every chance she gets, and it has to be a she, because she acts like a bitch, so. Yeah, so I had a husband, and me and my husband were raising the kids. I didn't feel so trapped. He got his sentence commuted about 10 years ago. The Creator took him home early, so, you know, but it's just making me a survivor and tougher, and it really just took away my witness to say what happened, you know? Because I think that's why, like, Mother Nature had two people make a baby. I mean, it's good to have an emotional support and a shoulder to lean on and someone to take the trash out and someone to do, like, fellatios and stuff, but really, you know, unless they're trained, it's really not worth it. It just isn't. No offense to anybody. No wonder I haven't found my next soulmate, because he knows I'm just too bitchy. And I got all these fucking kids on my own. I told the kids a few months ago when I started working my shit out in public that I was going to get a camera and I was going to tape their misdeeds. Because I also chose not to spank my kids, and that caused a whole plethora of fucking problems I didn't know existed. Like, they're mouthy, they're kind of lazy, and they just don't fear anything. You know, I still fear my mom, and I've been out of her nest for a long fucking time, you know? Just the other day, one of the kids was being naughty, and she didn't have her slippers on when she went down the hall, so I was like, oh, okay, they'll be okay. And then later on, they acted up again. Same kids. Like, that's a double strike, you know, and she took her slipper with her. It's like, fuck, now I gotta go down the hall and protect this kid from what's coming. Of course, she didn't spank her, because she's mellowed with age. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been great. I mean, really, these pretty bad things and the happy things and make a joke out of it, you know, it works out. The Creator, he decided to bless me with a few extra kids a few years ago, and I like to look at it as an endorsement of my parenting style versus him fucking with me, because I'm native, so I already feel like he's on my ass all the time, so last thing I want to do is piss him off, you know, but maybe he likes how I do it, because I don't spank them, and they're pretty spoiled. And because I don't spank them, I tend to do a different form of parenting that I call mother's magic. It's where I get my kids back in story form. So say you have a 12-year-old wee little fucker who wants to be a pothead, and you don't even smoke weed anymore because it's that important for them to have a good childhood, you know? And you find out that boy's got weed on him, and nothing works. Interrogations, having his peers put pressure on him, nothing fucking works. And one night I was looking at them all at the couch, and they were all cleaned and having their treat, and watching their fucking cable TV, and I looked at that naughty one, and I was like, oh, you fucker. And then right then, it was like I got a gift from my ancestors when they said fake a phone call from the vice principal of the school. So I did. They even went so far as to make the phone ring just for authenticity, you know? Because you only get one shot at a scam like this. You gotta be all in or not at all. Because you don't want to look as stupid as they did. You know, at the end of the day, you have to come out on top. You just have to. That's why they have alpha males and alpha females, and I have to be both. It's exhausting. But anyway, so I'm on the phone with the principal, and I'm talking to her, and I look over, and the naughty one's looking right at me, which told me right then that he just fucking convicted himself. Like, I need nothing else. Everything else is gravy. But I had to get the weed off of him. So I got off the phone, and he's on me like water on rice. He's like, Mom, what's going on? I said, well, that was, you know, Miss Darnell calling to say that weed you say you don't have, you got it from the police chief's son. And this thing is the thing, and I can't do anything about it, you know? And he's like, oh shit. I said, I'll help you one time. One time. This is early for the one time, but you know, whatever works. So he comes in, he's got this box, and the box is kind of dusty, and I'm like, you fucking buried it. That's why I couldn't find that shit. I was so irritated. And then I thought, who else is burying shit? You know, I got 6 kids. What the fuck else is going on, you know? Oh, and on those days, you really just think you should have just swallowed them. I mean, not to be tacky. Is that tacky? Don't say it in front of them. My dad told me that one time, but I deserved it. Like, sometimes I deserve it. But anyways, that bud was so goddamn pretty that when they went to bed that night, I smoked it like a service charge. So awesome. But if you remember, I said I hadn't smoked weed in a while, so it really fucked my shit up. Yeah, the things we do to ourselves, you know? Crazy. Yeah, I've been stuck in my penitentiary for a long time, and shit hasn't gone my way for most of that time. So I've observed a lot of things, and I noticed recently that we're all just someone's fuck that made it into